Good afternoon, students. Welcome back to the class. Before the vacation, we had already completed this identities. Now, this is another part of this identities, that is what we call it as a conditional identities. What do you mean by conditional identities? Conditional identities means it is a type of the questions where we will not have any sorts of trigonometrical ratio. Means it is out of ratio, out of trigonometrical ratio. That is what is called conditional identities. In another way, it is also called elimination of theta. So you will be given some of the equations. From this equation you may be asked to eliminate theta. So in what shall we do, what kind of the mathematical operations shall be done so that the theta can be eliminated or any variable can be eliminated. That means variable, I mean to say that the angle of the trigonometric ratio. So this is what it is in this particular topic. So let us start a problem, and as soon as the problem will be discussed, you will be more comfortable to understand this concept. The first question: if sec theta minus tan theta is equal to a square and sec theta plus tan theta is equal to b square, eliminate theta from these two equations. Let us consider these are the two equations. What mathematical operations shall be done so that these theta can be eliminated? Remember, you need to learn the identities whatever you have studied before the vacation. So here let us say sec theta minus tan theta is equal to a square. This is equation 1. Sec theta plus tan theta is equal to b square, equation number 2. And so multiplying equation 1 and 2, multiplying equation 1 and 2, what can you have? When you say multiplying, means LHS are to be multiplied and RHS are to be multiplied. So sec theta minus tan theta into sec theta plus tan theta is equal to a square into b square, and hence it will be sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to a square b square. What is the formula for sec square minus tan square theta? That is equal to 1. So 1 is equal to a square b square, and this is what is the solution. So you notice here 1 is equal to a square plus b square has no connection with the trigonometric ratio. Not a single trigonometrical ratio is found in this particular final solution. And how it once comes here, you can share sec square theta minus tan square theta is equal to 1. Let us discuss the another question. If a sin theta is equal to x and b cos theta is equal to y, prove that x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 1. Here, question is same, but slight changes are there. Here also, whatever the result is to be proved, the result is out of trigonometric ratio. So how shall we do? Now, let us say, let a sine theta is equal to x is equation 1 and b cos theta is equal to y is 2. Now, squaring and adding, or rather, here one more thing you can do. From here, sine theta is equal to how much? X by a. This is equation number 1. And cos theta is equal to how much? Y by b. This is equation number 2. From here you can find out the value of sine theta and cos theta. And now we will try to do some mathematical operation. Squaring and adding equation 1 and 2. Let us square sine square theta plus cos square theta. Squaring means first you have to square sine square theta is equal to x square by a square, cos square theta is equal to y square by b square, and then you have to add, means there are two mathematical operations to be applied simultaneously. So that's why when you square both and then add, means LHS are to be added and RHS to be added, and that is equal to x square by a square plus y square by b square. What is the value of this? 1. And so x square by a square plus y square by b square, and that was to be proved. And you know very well sine square theta plus cos square theta is equal to 1. Let us take another question. If x by a sine theta plus y by b cos theta is equal to 1 and x by a cos theta minus y by b sine theta is equal to minus 1, prove that x square by a square plus y square by b square is equal to 2. Same way we will go in this question also. We have two equations and both of the equations we will take it squaring and adding. Means first of all we have to square and then we have to add. This one I will do little separately, then it will be easy for you to understand. Let x by a sine theta plus y by b cos theta is equal to 1. Squaring both sides. What do you have? X by a sine theta plus y by b cos theta whole square is equal to 1 square x square by a square sine square theta plus y square by b square cos square theta plus 2 into x by a into sine theta into y by b into cos theta is equal to 1. Say equation number 1. Similarly, x by a cos theta minus y by b sine theta is equal to minus 1. Now again squaring both sides. what do you have then? You can have x by a cos theta minus y by b sin theta the whole square is equal to minus 1 whole square. Now will it be x square by a square cos square theta y square by b square sin square theta minus 2 into x by a into cos theta into y by b sin theta is equal to 1. So this is equation number 2. And now what shall we do? Equation 1 and 2 both we will add. Let us add 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2, can we have x square by a square sin square theta y square by b square cos square theta plus 2 x by a sin theta into y by b cos theta is equal to 1, and x square by a square cos square theta plus y square by b square sin square theta minus 2 x by a cos theta to y by b sin theta is equal to 1. Let us add. When you add, what will you find? This and this is cancelled. Why? 2x by a cos theta y by b sin theta, 2x by a cos theta y by b sin theta cancel. What is left here? Here x square by a square is common, sin square theta plus cos square theta left. The second case, y square by b square is common, cos square theta plus sin square theta left, and that is equal to 2. This is equal to 1, this is also equal to 1. So you can have x square by a square, y square by b square is equal to 2, and that was to be proved. Let us consider the next question. If you have cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin cos theta, prove that cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta. Look at here. This is a condition. On the basis of this condition, you have to find out this result. So, what shall we do? The given condition we will take into the account and we will proceed. So, since cos theta plus sin theta is equal to root 2 cos theta squaring 1 and squaring both sides, that's all. What do you have? Cos theta plus sin theta whole square root 2 cos theta whole square. Will it be cos square theta plus sin square theta plus 2 cos theta into sin theta is equal to 2 cos square theta. Here at this point you have to be very careful. Don't at once you write down cos square theta plus sin square theta is equal to 1. Instead of that, this both of the term is transposed to right hand side. What will happen? 2 cos theta into sin theta is equal to 2 cos square theta minus cos square theta minus sin square theta. And so it will be 2 cos theta into sin theta. Is it not equal to cos square theta minus sin square theta? Aren't you able to write in the formula a square minus b square? And what is a square minus b square? A square minus b square is equal to a plus b into a minus b. So LHS will be as it is, root 2 cos theta sin theta is equal to cos theta plus sin theta into cos theta minus sin theta. Then here you have 2 cos theta into sin theta. What is the value of this you have been given? Root 2 cos theta. So you substitute the value root 2 cos theta into cos theta minus sin theta. And then this cos theta cancel. Root 2 can be written as root 2 into root 2 sin theta is equal to root 2 into cos theta minus sin theta. One of the root 2 cancel, therefore cos theta minus sin theta is equal to root 2 sin theta, and that was to be proved. So did you follow all those questions? Let us take another time. Now another question is, if tan theta plus sin theta is equal to m, tan theta minus sin theta is equal to n. Prove that m plus m square minus n square is equal to 4 root over mn. Now, in this question we have a different approach. We will go for LHS also and RHS also. We will substitute the value of m and n and we will simplify to some certain extent. And we will compare whether LHS and RHS both of them are same or not. So therefore here what shall we do? We will say LHS here first. Tan theta, rather LHS is your m square minus n square. Now substitute tan theta plus sin theta whole square minus tan theta minus sin theta whole square. There are two ways to do a square minus b square or m plus b whole square, a minus b whole square. Either way you can go. So I will prefer a square minus b square. So tan theta plus sin theta plus tan theta minus sin theta into tan theta plus sin theta minus tan theta plus sin theta. Here sin theta cancel, cos tan theta cancel. So 2 tan theta into 2 sin theta, is it not equal to 4 tan theta into sin theta? This is the simplified form of LHS. Let us take RHS. What is your RHS? 4 root over mn 4 tan theta plus sin theta into tan theta minus sin theta plus tan square theta minus sin square theta. Here you can have sin square theta by cos square theta minus sin square theta. Now, under the root, here only, what will you do? It is your RHS. 4 into root over sin square theta, you take out common. What is left? 1 by cos square theta minus 1. 4 root over sin square theta into sec square theta minus 1. And what is the formula for sec square theta minus 1? That is equal to tan square theta. So 4 root over sin square theta into tan square theta and 4 sin theta into tan theta. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS, and that was to be proved. Understood? Now let us discuss the another question. What is that? You have if x sine cube theta plus y cos cube theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta, and x sine theta is equal to y cos theta, prove that x square plus y square is equal to 1. Here also we have two equations. One is x sine cube theta plus y cos cube theta is equal to sine theta cos theta, and x sine theta plus y cos theta, another equation. I will take the help of this equation in order to simplify. In fact, we are going to find out the value of x and y with the help of these two equations. Now, x sine cube theta plus y cos cube theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta. Can it be written as x sine theta into sine square theta plus y cos cube theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta? And second equation we have x sine theta is equal to y cos theta. Say this is 1. Now the value of this, from 1 you can substitute. This will be y cos theta into sine square theta plus y cos cube theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta. And so here what is common? Y cos theta common, sine square theta plus cos square theta left, and here will be sine theta into cos theta. This cos theta cancel, and this is equal to 1, so y is equal to sine theta. Say equation number 2. Putting the value of y in equation number 1. Now putting y in equation 1, what do you have? X sine theta is equal to y cos theta, and y is equal to sine theta, so x sine theta is equal to sine theta into cos theta. This sine theta cancel, therefore x is equal to cos theta. Say this is equation number 3. Now you take LHS. What is your LHS given? Your LHS is x square plus y square. What is your x? Cos theta means cos square theta. What is your y? Sin theta means sin square theta, and that is equal to 1 is your RHS. So these are some of the few primary questions. On some of the other questions we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.